What's up everybody? Welcome back to another lady review here for as many reviews as possible. I'm Nikki and today I'm going to be talking about subscription boxes for the CrossFit female. So if you're stuck at home, I'm recording this during a time of quarantine, there's really no better way to get some fun new CrossFit gear than a subscription box. You sign up online and once a month the box gets sent to your house. But like a lot of other people, I was curious to know whether or not it made sense to go with a box that was designed specifically for women versus a box that had both men's and women's options. So I'm excited to show you what I found out here. So today we're going to be talking about two different boxes. One is the BarBella box, which is made by women for women only, and one is the EMOM box, which you can subscribe to if you're a guy or a girl. Let me start off by saying if you've never considered a subscription box, you might want to. It's a really cool way to try new products and new things that come on the market without necessarily committing to buying them. A lot of times if it's like food or protein or snacks or something, they'll be like sample sizes so you can really test them out. They all pretty much work the same way in that you go online, you pick your subscription model, you answer questions about your sizing, and then you get a box every month. The only difference I was wondering was whether or not it would be worth it as a lady to subscribe to a female specific box, or if a unisex model picked out stuff that was good enough for me as a very specific female and female shopping oriented CrossFitter to be interested in. Okay, so let's start with the EMOM box. They call themselves the fittest box on earth. First and foremost, the coolest thing I think about this box right off the bat is that they have options for different subscription models. So you can buy just one box if you want, or you can do a 3-month model, a 6-month model, or an entire year-long model, which is pretty cool. And each subscription option comes with a different amount of a discount. So obviously the more you buy, the more you save. When you sign up, you have to pick your gender, and then you can enter your top size, your bottom size, and also your shoe size. So this box had a distinct theme going on. It was a lot of yellow. It's a brand color, obviously. First thing that came in here is a EMOM koozie, which kind of like neither here nor there. I feel like it's a nice touch. I have a bazillion koozies, but cool, now we have a CrossFit themed one. Next thing in this box is some Strike Force energy. So these are pretty cool. They basically turn any bottle of water into an energy drink. I'm excited to give it a try. The cool thing here is that it's four little sample packs. And these are interesting because they're liquid, they're not a powder. A lot of times if there's something, when you see something that you get to put into a beverage to change the flavor or the composition, it's a powder and they can sometimes be grainy. So I'm excited to try these out. This is kind of what I was talking about when I meant you can sample things, because these are just like single serve little packets and there's 4 of them in every flavor. So you can give them a try, and if you like them, you can go out and buy what I'm assuming is a bigger box somewhere. The next thing in this box is some muscle recovery bath soak from Coach Soak. So it's funny timing, and I totally didn't plan this, but Coach Soak was the latest sponsor of my podcast, Make Pods Great Again, that I do with John Woolley, who does the Make Wads Great Again Instagram account with all the fun CrossFit memes. And we were really particular about bringing on sponsors that were companies that we felt like we could stand behind, because I didn't want to just sell out for someone who would give me money. Maybe I should, not my best financial decision, but either way, Coach Soak reached out to us and I was like, sure, I'm down to think about you as a sponsor if I have a chance to try out your product and if I really like it. So that was the only way I would say yes. And I did try it and I loved it. This was actually the first one that I ever tried from him. So it's a mineral bath soak that is supposed to help you recover faster by alleviating sore muscles and sort of just like making your body feel better. And I never really soaked before, but now I'm addicted because I really like these. So the fact that there's something in this box that I know, tried, true, and tested, I like and can stand behind, makes me really like the fact that this company is obviously putting things in these boxes that I know are good quality. So that made me feel really good. There's also this cute enamel pin in here, which I know it's a box and kind of like, I don't know how much I want a pin of a box on my gear, but like enamel pins are really in right now. So that's cute. That's a cute touch. The last thing in this box is what got me super excited. So in this box is a pair of neon yellow Fleo shorts and matching Fleo scrunchie. Anyone who knows me knows I am a huge fan of Fleo shorts. They are my favorite shorts on the market, booty shorts and otherwise. And they are a female-only brand. So what's interesting to me is that this box doesn't have just kind of like a his/hers model. There's no Fleo shorts for men. This box went out of its way to find something to put in the women's box that was women specific. That makes me think that they really understand that you can't just do like a one-size-fits-all for a lot of things. For, you know, energy drinks or koozies or bath salts, yeah, sure, maybe, but I wouldn't necessarily have been happy if there was like a cotton t-shirt in a guy's size and a cotton t-shirt in a girl's size. So having Fleo shorts specifically, which are like hard to come by. If you like a pattern or a color, oftentimes they're super sold out. So the fact that this is like a neon yellow and I get it in this box exclusively makes me really excited. And B, like a matching scrunchie, I mean, that's cute. Like this is what's happening right now, and I couldn't get it anywhere else, and that really impressed me. So way to go, EMOMbox. Okay, let's talk about value and pricing. So according to the EMOMbox website, each box will give you up to a 40% savings on everything that's inside of it. And in terms of pricing, like I said earlier, the more you buy, the more you save. So a 1-month single box is $49. If you go for a 3-month subscription, each box ends up being $46.55. If you go for a 6-month subscription, each box ends up being $44.10. And if you go for a whopping 1-year subscription, that ends up being $500, which is $41.65 a box. Overall, I really liked this box. I have seen some subscription boxes in the past that, like I said, sort of offer like a his/hers option. So, you know, whatever they make for men, they would make for women. It could be like a generic unisex something or other, and the fact that EMOMbox went out of their way to pick a women's only brand to include in their female box tells me that they're paying attention. You know, on their website they explain that they're a family-owned business and that they curate every box and package each one by hand, and I can tell that that level of care went into this box. So good job, you guys. Okay, let's talk about the BarBella box. I was super excited to get my hands on this because honestly I've been wanting to try it out for a while. BarBella box seems like they are really all about those exclusive opportunities for women. And being a gear junkie, I was just excited to see what they would package in here. Also, they sell out really fast, like all the time. So I was excited to be able to test it out and see if it was something that I wanted to subscribe to in the future to ensure that I would be able to get them every month. So the sign-up process is the same. You explain your sizes in various pieces of apparel, and they send you a box every month. The subscription service here is standard. So you pay one amount every single month. There's no option to like subscribe for a year or not, but you can cancel anytime. Each box is $50, so it's a little bit more expensive than the EMOMbox, but as you can see, the box itself is already bigger. So let's take a look at what's inside. So in this box, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So first and foremost, where is it? This I think is so underrated and is one of the most important things that I find can come in one of these subscription boxes. It's a list of everything in the box. It sounds stupid, but sometimes there are new products or brands I've never heard of or something that I just don't understand what it's supposed to be. And the fact that they've taken the time to list it all out here is really key to me. I know a lot of times these boxes can also list out their products on their website. You can maybe review what came in your box in your email, but just the fact that it's all here together, this is a really nice touch for me. Right off the bat, there's a piece of apparel on top. It is a full pair of joggers. Now these are really high quality, like they're not like kind of like a shady shiesty, I just found them in a subscription box kind of thing. They are BarBella brand specific, which is pretty cool, and they fit really well. Apparently they have a $56 value. That's another thing that this list tells you, is it tells you the perceived value of each item in it. Next thing that I noticed right away is a full-on Swell water bottle. Now these, if you're unfamiliar with them, they last a long time. They keep your drinks super, super cold, but they're known for being wicked pricey. So the fact that there's a full one in here is real impressive. And the perceived value on this water bottle alone, according to the list, is $45. So that's pretty cool. The next thing I'm pulling out of here is this sandbar callus shaver. So it kind of is magnetized into a keychain version. And when you pull it out, it's got like a super rough callus remover that you can use to shave down the calluses on your hands. I like that this is a smaller version. Part of a perk, I think, of having some of the more sample-y type size things in these boxes is their portability. So the fact that I can clip this onto my keychain or toss it right in my gym bag without making room for it is a plus. Okay, then there's this thing I've never seen before. According to my list, it's called the Scoopy, and it is an all-purpose supplement scoop with a snap and pour system. So it's got a funnel in the bottom that you can use to pour into your shaker bottles. Oh, and you can actually use it to store, I see. So you can actually use it to store your protein powder in your gym bags as well. So it's kind of all in one. You just kind of put your protein in there and you can put it into whatever type of bottle you've got going on later on. That's pretty cool. Okay, we can move on to snacks now. There are two of these. These are called ECOA. They are dried fruit bars. My list says that they are made with real fruit and no added sugar, which is pretty cool. Full disclosure, I did try one. It was pretty good, but I kept the other one here so that we could show you full on what it is. This is a mango one, and the one I had was a coconut one. And basically the only ingredients were dates, dried banana, and dried coconut in the one that I ate, and dates and dried mango in the mango flavored one. So it's all fruit and kind of sweetened by dates. Next in the snack world, there is a Built bar. There is also a couple samples of this Celsius Live Fit powder, which you can put into your drinks. And the last thing in here, not exactly a snack, but sort of along those lines, is a single serving of Bubs Naturals collagen protein. The last couple things in the box are just additional pieces of information, like here's a little bit more about the Built bar that was in the box, plus a 20% off coupon code. And there's another little piece of information here about that Bubs Natural protein with, again, a $20 code offer on the back. Use the code BarBella, so it's directly related to the box. And there's also a card in here about the sandbar with an additional promo code if you want a larger one and not a portable version. So there was a lot in there. I mean, overall, I like the fact that it's a bigger box and that there was more stuff to go through, and I like the variety of things in there too. It's cool that BarBella has its own brand, so obviously I like testing out all the things from other companies, but the fact that they made their own joggers and had their own brand in there, I also think is really neat. It's just different. It's something that you can only get exclusively from this box. And the other thing that I really like is if you subscribe to the box, or I think even if you subscribe to their emails online, you get entered into their exclusive Facebook group, which is a really cool community of women who ask all sorts of questions and they give all sorts of pieces of advice, and they have a really strong community online. So that's kind of just another perk of being part of the BarBella family. Online on their website, they say that past boxes have valued anywhere from $90 to $180. And as a reminder, each box is $49.99. So each box is $50. Okay, so overall conclusions here are kind of tricky. They're not exactly as cut and dry as I thought. For the EMOM box, I'm particularly impressed that there were women-specific products, women-only brands in the box, even though men and women can both sign up. So I was sort of expecting a more unisex vibe, and that's what I've seen from other boxes out there, but EMOM box definitely surpassed my expectations with the inclusion of the Fleo shorts and the scrunchie. The other thing that's good here is that they're cheaper. It's a really good value, and you can save more by subscribing to more boxes. I would say this is a really good option if you've got more than one CrossFitter in the house. Maybe do like a his and her box subscription situation. You can't go wrong. The BarBella box is pricier, but it's also bigger, and it's got more stuff in it, more female specific, more new brands, more things I've never heard of before. And you'd be supporting a women-owned business. So in the end, I think it depends a little bit on how much you want to spend and how much of a commitment you want to make to the box. If I wanted to save a little bit of money, or if I had more than one CrossFitter in the house that wanted to subscribe, like if I wanted a box and my husband wanted a box, it would probably be this one. But if the money wasn't an option and I had to just choose on my own, I probably would go with the BarBella box. Okay, that's a wrap for me for this time. Please let me know if you have any questions, write them down in the comments, and let me know what else you would like to see reviewed here. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.